It's a serious problem that could be lurking in thousands of homes across Northeast Ohio.
We are talking about lead-based paint, which can be especially dangerous to our kids. Today, local communities received millions of dollars aimed at protecting families by removing lead from houses.
And Bob Jones is live in Akron tonight. And Bob, there's a big chunk of money awarded during National Lead Poisoning Prevention Week.
Well, Frank, it remains a serious concern, especially in neighborhoods with older homes. And here's how the numbers break down in this part of Northeast Ohio. Summit County will receive $5.6 million. The city of Akron receives $4.6 million. And much of that money will go towards removing lead from about 475 homes. Eric Garland, a father of three, knows the dangers of lead. A few years ago, while living in a Pittsburgh home, his older son became lethargic and was diagnosed with lead poisoning.
And it took a good 2 months for him to get well after that, because we didn't even know that there was lead in the house until he got sick.
Now he's living in Akron and is worried about paint chips that have landed in a hallway. He doesn't know if it's lead-based paint, so he's asking his landlord to check it out.
I have a 2-year-old. He's liable to get into anything and everything, so yes, that is definitely a concern for me.
Today, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development awarded more than $10 million to Akron and Summit County. Much of it will be used to address lead hazards in hundreds of low-income family homes.
Families, low-income families, who don't have the funds available, now they will have.
Health officials say lead poisoning is especially dangerous for children. It can affect brain and nervous system development and cause anemia and high blood pressure.
Those that are most vulnerable in our community, this will have a direct effect on those.
Akron has about 96,000 homes, and 85% of them were built before 1978, when lead-based paint was banned from residential use.
That leaves about 70,000 units in Akron with potential lead paint hazards.
Most of the federal money will go towards removing lead hazards on the outside of older homes, replacing windows, siding, and dangerous paint from porches.
And we're going to make sure that children, when tested, will not be showing lead in their bloodstream.
Eric says $10 million may only scratch the surface of the lead problem, but calls it a start.
In this neighborhood, there's a lot of smaller kids, so it would be beneficial to the families that live in this neighborhood.
And some of the money will also go towards the Healthy Homes Initiative, which will help people with things like a leaking roof or a broken furnace. As for those residents who believe they have lead in their home, if they believe that they qualify, they can contact Summit County Public Health to apply, and the work should begin later this year. Live in Akron tonight, Bob Jones, News 5.